Hello, my fellow wrestling fans. This is Wrestling Talk with Mason Storm. I am Mason Storm. So, this is the special review of NXT Takeover Chicago. So, last night, as many of you know, was NXT Takeover Chicago. Sad thing, just a little sad thing I want to put in here real quick. If I would have had more money, I probably could have gone, because Chicago is about 45 minutes from where I actually live. So, but, okay. So, let's get into the review. Real quick, I'm going to just say, really good show. I thought, in my opinion, not many surprises, except for a couple in there, but not many. So, I'm also going to be skipping the pre-show because I have not watched it yet. But I will be doing the main card review. So, let's get to it. So, the first match is Roderick Strong versus Eric Young with Sanity. Sanity being Alexander Wolf and Killian Dane, because Nikki Cross is getting ready for her match later in the night versus Asuka and Ruby Riott. So, the Roderick Strong and Eric Young match was an awesome match, in my opinion. In my opinion, it was probably the match of the night. And Roderick Strong ended up winning with this cool, kind of like suplex slash backbreaker move, which was really cool, I thought. So, he won the match. And so, his feud with Eric Young will probably come to an end. So, next match was Pete Dunne versus Tyler Bate for the United Kingdom Championship. This was also a good match. I didn't watch too much of it because I don't know Phase 2 very well. But good match. Pete Dunne ended up winning, and he is the new United Kingdom champion. So, I mean, obviously we know Tyler Bate will eventually have a rematch. We just don't know when yet. Probably in the next NXT Takeover. So, and then the next match was Asuka versus Ruby Riott versus Nikki Cross in a triple threat match for the NXT Women's Championship. Another good match. All matches last night were all around really good. So, Asuka ended up winning and retaining her NXT Women's Championship, which everyone knew was coming. No one was surprised that she was going to retain the title, because most likely either she's never going to lose the title and she'll probably just have to vacate it after when she goes up to the main roster, or she'll eventually lose it to Ember Moon. But until one of those two things happen, she will continue to be the NXT Women's Champion. The next match, which was for the NXT World Championship, was Bobby Roode versus Hideo Itami. And so I presume it's probably before this match, or maybe even after. NXT shows CM Punk in the audience, in which he probably got a huge ovation because he's from Chicago. But showing him in the fans, that was kind of cool, of NXT, even though he's not a part of WWE right now. Unless they know something we don't. I mean, there's been times before where they're showing someone in the fans, such as Drew McIntyre, Bobby Roode, who will eventually become a part of NXT. So who knows? Maybe CM Punk is about to join NXT. So, but anyways, get back to the match. Bobby Roode versus Hideo Itami. Really, really good match. But because of an injury, Hideo is unable to hit the GTS to go to sleep. Bobby Roode hits the glorious DDT. 1, 2, 3. Bobby Roode is your champion still. So most people believe that Bobby Roode will probably be champion until either Drew McIntyre or Roderick Strong are able to challenge for the title. And once one of them face him, he's probably going to lose and they'll get brought up to the main roster. So, and then the final match of the night. DIY, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa versus the Authors of Pain, Akam and Rezar. Really good match. I wanted DIY to win, but thanks to help from their manager, Authors of Pain would retain the titles, even though it was a ladder match, which annoys the crap out of me. I mean, the fact that these 300 each pound guys go up the ladder and so easily and get the titles, whatever. So, they would retain the titles. So that means that the only title to change hands last night was the United Kingdom Championship. We have had 2 takeovers now, and this is where I'm going to give it a little bit of a knockdown in my score. We have now had 2 NXT takeovers, in which no or one title has switched hands. Which I don't get. Whatever. I know that most likely it's setting up for something in the future where pretty much every title will probably change hands. But until then, we're going to continue to not have title change hands. So the next So after match, after the first pain beat DIY, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano are getting up and everyone's chanting DIY. And they eventually get out of the ring and go up the ramp, and they're about to leave, and then Tommaso Ciampa takes out Johnny Gargano. He starts beating the hell out of Johnny Gargano, and eventually ends up putting him through a table. And so the last thing we see is Tommaso Ciampa looking down on Johnny Gargano. A lot of people were shocked by this. I was not, because I thought, well, here comes Tommaso Ciampa is about to change and become a heel, because Johnny Gargano, he's going to feel is the weak link, and he's going to betray him, which is exactly what happened. So, a lot of fans were shocked. Again, I was not. So, also one other thing I want to add is everyone thought that last night was going to be the kind of like look into the audience and they'll see, and maybe we would have seen Adam Cole. It didn't happen, so that makes me wonder if he's not going to sign with NXT. Maybe he's going to maybe we're going to put him right on the main roster. So, but that's it for the review. Overall, so time for the rating. If I was to give it a rating, if more titles would have changed hands, I probably would have given it a 7. But because more titles did not change hands, I'm going to give it a 5. A 5. The matches were really good, just wish titles would have changed hands. I mean, why not have DIY win? I mean, people love DIY. So, why have them lose? So, but that's about it, fellow wrestling fans. I'm going to try to later do a prediction show for Backlash tonight. And so that's about it. Alright, bye.